Oh, that really wasn't the height barrier? Oh, yes. It's about time.
I say we build a wall around the racetracks to keep them out.
Hey, it's Underplayed back in the scene. And in this video, it's the long-awaited Vault of Glass. And in this video, it's finally time to get to the top. This video is it's a bit overdue, I admit. Well, I was busy with some stuff, mainly with the 2.5.02 update. Yeah, that's probably gonna be my next video, and just trying to like sort everything out. In addition, I was just doing some stuff like this video is supposed to go out on Thursday, but then the Infinite Super glitch came out, and I'm just like, what can I do with it? And ironically, without the super, I actually found a really cool like the way to continue it. So it's kind of the irony is that it was there the whole time and I never noticed it. But here I'm speeding this up. You know this. If you don't, watch my last video, or the one before that, the last glitching video. And yeah. But stick till the end of the video. There's and every single video there's a post-credit scene, and I'm pretty sure there'll be a riddle here. I don't want to spoil if there isn't. I haven't done one in a while, but always keep your eyes peeled, and well, until it starts YouTube starts recommending you some of my other videos, just keep watching. Don't click off of this one. Just watch till the end, because well, I do need to talk about some stuff, and well, you might actually look. Some of this area is pretty nice, but overall, this glitch is kind of tedious in the sense that, well, you're gonna be waiting for a lot of heavy synths. Shit, this took me about 40, and well, honestly, this is when I knew most of the path anyway. So, just to show you how much effort it will take. When I overall, this took about maybe 400 heavy synths just to get everything down, and that's when I was learning everything. But we're just gonna continue where we started off, where we ended in the last video, where that's what I'll make it normal speed, which was right around the outside of Gorgon's Labyrinth. You know, instead of Paul walkering or crashing ourselves into a rock, we are going to just continue along the outside of the map, see where we can go from there. Oh, and in this clip, I actually missed the paw print, and this is the backup zone. I'm pretty sure I was talking to you guys about it, but never went on it. This is the one right here. The strategy is you want to sword into this wall because you can sword and jump off of it, and you want to pop a heavy synth in the air. Now, this part's actually the hardest. Well, one of the hardest part inside of Templar as well. And in the end of the video, I do get on top of the map, and it's probably one of the only parts of the map that you can get on top of. But I never really get inside Atheon's room. And well, I think that's the end of the glitch. But then again, that's what I thought of so much stuff. So then I've always been proven wrong. So maybe there is a way you can go forward. That's why I want you guys to do this glitch. And right here, there actually is a way you can do it without death from above. You can go all the way to the top of the map and go around. But honestly, it's just way too much work. And well, for the first time in forever, Striker actually reduces the amount of work you have to do, and not increases it. So I'm just gonna do the death from above way. Unless you guys really want to see the Sunbreaker way, like pure Sunbreakers, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the Striker. I mean, with the Striker for that part and Sunbreaker for everything else. From here, at normal speed, we're gonna drop down straight onto the vault, like the secret chest that I call it the golden chest because it gives you exotics, and that's the place where we came up. And damn, that's high. I was in this area the other day, and well, I found like this room with the Vex teleporter, and I've never seen it before. And apparently, it's the one you get if you defeat the Templar without what's it say? Without him teleporting, which I admit is my teams were so rubbish back then that we've never even managed to do it. So yeah. From here, you'd want to land on this rock to the basically directly across from you, and then you just want to keep going along the left side. So basically, this I do die a few times. Here, I'm just showing you some of the death barriers that might exist. That right there is where we're trying to get to. I would cut it, but at the same time, I feel like this is quite important. Like the knowledge of like places where you can and can't go would help you guys out. So that way you guys won't message me being like, "Oh my God, I did this and I died," and I just just get to clear stuff up. In addition, if you want to do it and you find an even better way, um, feel free. I mean, after all, I'm kind of empowering you by giving you the knowledge of how to do the static glitches. And honestly, I haven't really made any I would say quality content, but no, I mean content in general. Like I'm a believer of quality over quantity. That's why I'm not making a video every day. Like I mean, Envious does manage it, and I'm actually thoroughly impressed. But honestly, it feels that with some of his videos, they're either like really old reposts, like months old. Like like I think he posted my the Dark Blade video like about a while ago, because he has like I think he has like 4 or 5 videos in reserve, which I understand. He has to keep to like the day of video quota. To be honest though, I feel that even with the quality over quantity rule, I'm still not making. I should still prioritize just a little bit more quantity. So, as much as I hate to say it, I think I'm gonna have to start making a few more shit posts here and there. And I don't mean Crucible videos, because I actually put a lot of effort into those. I mean just some really small glitches, small what's its face, just little spots in general. I mean, but I'll distinguish it, I'll by like making it into 2 different playlists. Actually, I'll make a whole bunch of playlists, but I'll have like a whole tiering system of videos. Videos like these, which are raid glitches and just completely game-breaking glitches. For instance, the unlimited tether glitch, or the throw, I don't know, like 30 fucking hammers at one time. That would be like, or like completely game-changing glitches like those. That would take like the very top spot. Then you would have like strikes, followed by like really, really, really cool glitches like unlimited super. I mean, cool glitches, but situational. And it's like and just goes down from there. But so I'm just gonna just do a little bit of micromanaging to here and there to make it easier. And yeah, I thought that Bungie didn't laze out in Vault of Glass, and I was wrong. So Bungie is lazy. It's every single area. There's always proof of Bungie being lazy. And I really should stop saying I sound like some kind of monk. Okay, there's 3 areas, you know this. There's past, present, and future. Currently I'm on back of present, and I'm going to go to present and future. The thing about past is that it actually has 2 barriers in it, and the barrier, and like they all have 2 of the same barriers, but in past it feels that they are more like suppressing some of the spots that you can go to. But in the spot where I'm going to climb up, I'm going to call it a V. Getting to it in past is actually quite simple, and I'm going to be if I'm going to redo this glitch after in a bit, I will check out past to see if you can do the same thing in past, getting on top of past, or maybe present. But from what it seems like, this is the way that I found. Look, there's past right over there. There's like that picture of that lava, and that looks like something out of Star Wars. Currently, I'm looking on the middle of it from the right side, looking like down into the left. The map itself would start basically as if you just shift it over. There's no like rotations, and it's kind of is like that for future as well. From the position of past all the way to the position of present, it's like a diagonal line, right? Like you shift it over, like let's just say, I don't know, 100 feet left and 100 feet back. It's the same. And on the complete opposite side of past, there'd also be present, future. So it's a diagonal line with past starting at the very bottom left, present in the middle, and future in the top right. So imagine a tic-tac-toe board, and you win by doing like a diagonal, like you have the bottom left, middle, and then the top right. That's the position of the 3 areas. They're about past to future, and past to future and future to present are in the same distance. But however, past is actually has a little advantage where you can go to basically the jumping puzzle of present, and you can just hop off that. Like you can hop between the two areas. Similarly, if you get to the wall, which is you'll see at the very end of the video in present, in future, you can go to the top of present, which is where I end the video, and you're officially on top of the map and on the very back. Currently, I'll show you. Actually, I'll show you it later. I'll do a little talk through here. I might as well just direct you from here. In this area, once you sort off of it, there's a whole multitude of areas, and these rocks are very, very easy to climb up. This isn't the only spot. Really, all you have to do is just you see these rocks over here. Just climb to the very top, and you can rest on top of them. They will. But you just want to get another synth after you go under the gate. And when I was flying underneath that barrier, do not fall. You fall like 2 meters underneath, you will hit the death barrier, you will die. You have to hug it as high as possible, like when you're underneath the wall. I think I really should have left that in when if you're doing this like minute by minute. But as you can see, there's all these rocks that you can climb, and this is like the fastest way that I found. Although, there probably might be another way. I have no idea, but this is the way that I did it, and it's the way that I think you should do it. From here, you just start climbing like a mountain climber. Nothing really to say about that. Oh, actually, there was one thing. The place. Pretty soon, I'm gonna go outward, but as you can't really see it from here. Above me, there is a right there's those crystals that inside the map in present, and they're weird. They're really glitched. It's kind of funny because there's only like the center of the crystals. I think that also there's like this little like texture out. So I think that once again Bungie just went completely lazy. They just had like this texture they made, like expanded the crystal, put a texture onto it, and just copied and pasted it all the time. And here, what you want to do is there's like this wall, and you want to sort into it. Don't go higher, or else you would actually be more slippery. And you want to go on this ledge over here. And we're gonna go outward. The reason we're going outward is because directly above us, it's a like a roof, like a dome, and it's almost like an igloo, if you will. Like it's almost like a perfect circle, like almost like the dome from last week's Trials map. And if there's a complete roof above you, you cannot go out. If you climb to the very top, and you firstly you'll probably hit a death barrier. I mean, not a death barrier, a height barrier at the top. From here, you want to drop down and just go all the way out, and just keep going forward until you see what looks like to be a place where you can land. That's how you know the V starts. Oh, and there's a rock texture that's completely phaseable that's sticking out. So I mean, you'll see after just fly into it, and you'll know if it's fake. If you go through it, it's fake. If you hit a rock, it's real. So just warning, you don't want to waste your sword ammo by going around. And here's this V right here. You want to climb as high as possible. It's really great if you have your hammers, because even though I messed up, I still managed to recover using my hammers. For you strikers out there, it's possible that you can do it using just your super. What you want to do is you want to climb as high as possible. Then you want to pop a heavy synth while you're in the air, and what you want to do is you want to sword uppercut garrison, sword uppercut, and then you want to press fly, and then quickly go into your inventory and pop the heavy synth. Once you do that, you want to you don't want your ammo to go below 90, because you want to save it as consolation in case that you don't make it over there. Here I did it at 84 because I just have like a general idea of where I want to go. Basically, there's a wall, and in the middle of it, there is a platform. Currently, it's just below my height, and I want to land on that because that's where we continue. If you fail to do this, I'd recommend just wiping. But if you really want to explore future, I guess you can just go around the lower platform. But I mean, I've explored around there. It's the same thing as present. To me, it's a dead end. It's worthless. So do what you will, but it seems kind of pointless to do not to do it this way. And texture changes, and you'll see this. When I made it here, I was just like, oh my god, did I just wait up ahead? Look, the thing was just like, oh my god, can you go through it? So I walk up to it, and no, it's just a texture. Although that'd be like the greatest thing ever. That is the door in. By the way, that's the door into the what's its face? Like where Atheon's door would exist inside of Present. They just put like a rock there, prevent people from going inside, in in places like a door. This part's a little bit tricky. This jump. What you want to do is you want to go as high as you can and then slam down onto it. Don't really think there's another way of doing it. So also you will bounce off the rim a lot. I've wasted numerous heavy synths here in that one stupid jump alone, and here is perhaps the hardest jump of them all. Here you want to have one full ammo and another in reserve, just like the one we were going across to from present to future. And although it's possible, I admit it's just barely possible to do with one heavy synth and with your head, but you need to have a perfect hammer run and a perfect sword run in order to do it. The very top of that area there, about 15 meters higher than we're at, no, that's a bit too much, about like 10 meters higher than we're at right now, there's a walkable area, and 5 meters above it's very, very smooth, and in between that you'd have like you sword into it, and you can like you don't need to like you won't be falling off, so it's like a really like forgiving surfaces. So what you want to do is you want to sword into it and start climbing as much as possible. Once you reach a good height where the slope, there is like just a basic slope in general, you want to start hammering. But do not, I repeat, do not go left. If you go left, there is let's just call it the diagonal barrier. It's the most retarded thing you'll ever meet that I've ever seen so far in Destiny, and it will mess you up. Here I'm popping the synth, because I could have potentially made it to the very top without it, but I decided to just, let's be safe here. And that's the surface where I'm trying to get to, and see, that's the very forgiving slopes there. I'm just climbing up, and I confused the height barrier for the diagonal barrier, although the height barrier is pretty close to me as it is, and I just made it onto the surface here. And from here, it looks like there's just future in the distance. That's the very top of the jumping puzzle. Like, I've been to the other side of that rock wall that's about to come up in a second. I've been there on Paradox. It's pretty crazy. Although, unfortunately, it does look like this entire area is covered. So, if you're looking for a way inside present, past, or future, it looks like we're going to have to keep looking. Much as I hate to say it. And here and I'll show you the rocks that I'm thinking of. It's like the wall there. It's quite annoying. Oh, and that little hole above there that you just saw. Yeah, forget about getting up there. The height barrier prevents you. And that's basically gives you a rough estimate of how high the height barrier really is. So there might be just one or two areas you can go into present, like on the future wall. But there doesn't really seem to be any leads. Although there is one spot that, well, I don't show it here because to me it's pointless, but if you can get maybe a teammate there, you can like jump off each other's heads. That might work. But from here you just want to go as high as you can, although you most likely won't need to if you're good at Titan flying, you can just gain height. And as you can see, I do end up using my hammers, and I'm hitting the horizontal barrier right now, and just look at that. I'm hitting it and I'm just zooming back. And I'm way above the actual surface. I was just parallel. It's just like just above it, like a few seconds ago, and now I'm leagues above it. And right above me is the height barrier, and right now I'm going to present, and it's kind of hard to see it at first, but the it looks like the hunter sign. So let's just call it the hunter sign over there, which are the base images for the crystals. They help you, give you the general direction of the place you're trying to go, and right below you is actually the surface of present. I thought it was like one of those placeholder images that like one of those fake rocks that look real but are actually phaseable. But I was wrong because I ended up sorting into it later on. And unfortunately, I do hit the height barrier. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah. So right now I'm on the back right side, or maybe back middle of present, and from here I'm on top of the map. Like in future it's just a little corner, but this is a pretty decent space. And as I'm about to hit, I'm hitting the diagonal barrier right now. This, honestly, Bungie, they completely lucked out on this. It's like I have to give a props to them. This cuts all the way from past all the way to future. It goes like just across the map. It cuts the thing in half. Well, not really in half, but you get the gist. And it prevents you from going onto the like back left side of all 3 areas. And it prevents you from going onto most of paths, so making it really hard. And that's what I was hitting earlier. Like when I was going flying, that's the barrier right there. So this is where I leave it up to you guys. I'll just turn around and look at the wall first a few times. I'm just like looking around here. But this is where I leave it up to you. Well, this is a pretty good start, and it's a pretty good glitch on itself, but I'm confident that if somebody could take up the mantle, we'd be able to get to inside of at least one of the 3 Atheons, or if not all 3. Now on to the more somber topic. I feel that nowadays, those that don't like morality is just like screwing me over. It's more of as I've seen like a bunch of people like rising stars on YouTube get big using clickbait and well misleading titles, all just to get promote views as opposed to honesty. And I've taken it for a while, but it's always like haunted me. It's just how, and well, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like in order to at least gain some following or to gain some success, because I've been mostly stagnant now, I would have to do some. It pains me to say it. I would have to do some more crappy videos. I can't even say it. Wow, I'm losing words here. I have to do some more crappier videos than clickbait. So, well, I don't know. Hopefully, it doesn't come to that. I'm looking into Darkblade soon, as well as a few areas that are pretty interesting. And I don't know if those videos do well. Who knows? I'll stick with this whole agenda of, making quality content. Like look at this type of shit. This shit's quality. But I don't know if those don't fail. Like for instance, I'll take the Darkblade, right? If my Darkblade video doesn't really do well, I'm gonna have to resort to clickbait. That's basically it. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess hope to a better future. Well, please do this glitch, and as always, have a good one. Oh, and stick around for this